This build right here will change the way you play the game. I'm not saying this for shock value, I'm saying this because it's been tested, it's been proven, and it is 100% effective. This build allows you to maintain your insane DPS while being able to play the support role to its fullest. It is also versatile to the point where it has almost zero limits and can become even more powerful whenever you're running it in groups. It is a hybrid DPS support build, and I have to tell you, it is also really fun to use. By utilizing the Scorpio shotgun and the Hunter's Fury set, we can fully realize the power of the Galvanized talent, which has been quite sidetracked for a while now. Galvanized is a backpack talent that grants 40% of your armor as bonus armor to allies within 20 meters for 10 seconds. It has no cooldown whatsoever, and it triggers whenever you blind enemies, foam them, confuse them, or shock them. Unlike the Bloodsucker talent, which only triggers whenever you kill enemies, with Galvanized, you don't have to kill enemies to get that bonus armor. This talent grants that armor to you and your allies, so it is a really good talent for close combat in PvP and in PvE, even in some of your high-end missions. And if you've been playing Division 2 for a while, you know how important bonus armor is. Now going back to the problem with Galvanized. Over the past few updates, this talent has been restricted due to the fact that every way you can apply the status effects are either a hassle or they are bound to a cooldown of some sort. If you wanted to apply status effect through skills and grenades, it all depends on the number of charges you carry or the number of grenades you have. So with Scorpio alone, you can get that confused, you can get that shock just by shooting enemies at will. The synergy of this also goes beyond the individual person. Running this in groups makes it even more powerful because you're able to give each other that bonus armor. 20 meters may look small to a lot of people, but that is a lot of range. It is so large that each ally will be capable of buffing everyone, as I said earlier. The build is also interesting to the point that it works well with Intimidate chest talent if you so choose. I decided to go for the Tardigrade, which is even more interesting for PvP because whenever it feels like they're gonna die, they get bonus armor, and that bonus armor can be quite instrumental in finishing the fight. So you have this revolving door of bonus armor to yourselves and your allies, and I think that is just a beautiful thing. Now, Galvanized, Tardigrade, Scorpio, and the Hunter's buff all have 10-second duration. This makes it so much easier to track each buff just by looking at another buff. So if you look at Galvanized icon, you can tell when the shock effect will be over, when the confuse effect will be over, and that itself is just one of those things that a lot of people may not appreciate, but it is quite important so you know when to start ramping up and trigger the next buff. And like I said once again, the synergy is beautiful to watch. Using Hunter's Fury also helps with that shotgun and SMG damage. Galvanized, this old talent, is now becoming even more fun to use with the latest update. Now, if you want to, you can use the Survivalist specialization, and that will grant your allies bonus damage to enemies affected by status effects. So once again, if you're running in groups, that can also be beneficial to every single person. But feel free to move things around in this build. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Agent down.
Airburst launch. Wait a minute! I didn't...
Need a new mag.
No! Fucking die!
Hey, get a hold of yourself. Focus on the mission.